Drawn by the beat of Prime Minister Ulisses Correia Silva's campaign music, his supporters take over the streets of the capital. More than a celebration, his victory is their victory, says Tuga Barros, a tour guide who lost his job because of the pandemic.
I want him to get the tourists to come into Cape Verde, because Cape Verde depends on the tourism system. If we get no tourists, we get no money, no work for me, no work for the restaurant, no work for the business people.
During the campaign, Correia Silva blamed the country's problems on the pandemic. While the opposition leader Almada conceded defeat, she accuses the government of mismanaging the economy. Among those that hope she would become the country's first female prime minister is 84-year-old Maria Rosalia.
Despite it being difficult for me to walk, for me, voting is a way to keep the struggle alive for all the women of Cape Verde.
Generations of men fleeing drought and famine migrated abroad in search for work. They left behind wives, sisters, and mothers who now make up the majority of the archipelago. They are a key demographic that transformed Cape Verde from one of the world's least developed countries to a thriving middle-income economy. In this election, the number of women elected in parliament doubled. Over half of them are from the Prime Minister's ruling party.
After the celebrations, Prime Minister Ulisses Correia Silva will have to put words to action because he's promised these people jobs, jump-starting the economy, and the return of tourists to this small island nation.
In an interview with Al Jazeera, the Prime Minister admits his country is facing unprecedented challenges.
With 3 years of severe drought, the worst of the last 37 years impacted the lives of rural families and the farming sector. Add to that more than a year of pandemic and we face the worst economic and social health crisis that Cape Verde has ever experienced. Still, we managed to protect companies, jobs and protect people's income.
Voters see in the ruling party slogan a steady path, hope for change in their circumstances and the country's future. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera, Praia.